Yeah, we stop till 23. Have the time.
As revealed.
Why do you think as revealed?
Was, it's the objects that are revealing. So it has revealed.
So it must be letter D. Always remember this structure. Subject, and then we give you any phrase. No essential, no problem. Comma, no problem. Verb, and then complement full stop correct. Is it such a quotidian object? And your subject must be noun or pronoun. So it's not such or quotidian. Past participle delete. Apostrophe information delete. Apostrophe phrase. Preposition phrase delete. What is left? Object reveals the daily definition. So we need plural verb plus singular, singular, singular. Three singular delete. This is hack. So let me remind you to know the subject and the verb very quickly. Delete the phrases. Delete, I mean delete any phrase, not only the preposition phrase. Delete any relative clause, who, which, whom, whose. Delete any non-essential, like apostrophe phrase, between two commas, between two dashes, between two parentheses. And then check the rest of the sentence, you will find the subject verb quickly. Very important point, because we need to know is it sentence or not. Look, we do the same. Have subject, have verb, phrase, and then the full stop and the end. It can tell you about the traps. The second part, creation so small that they are. Look at positive information at the beginning. So we have
See,
two complete sentences. So it must be the letter C. Why not D? Because we need comma for vampires. 25. The same as we have a simple trap. What is it? Always follow the rules. Is before full stop complete? I must check from the beginning. But wait, from the beginning of the sentence, this part only. To this part. Is it sentence? Diagram reveals how this works. Yes. Subject, verb, and the object clause. Why not? After because do you remember? If you wanted to use because at the beginning subordinate conjunction, we need to complete clauses joined by comma. We have them. The small size restricts light to comma. All light present participle phrase can thrive. Subject verb. So we have to close it joined by comma. So letter B it can be. So we have two sentences. The first one simple sentence. The second one complex sentence. But we have two sentences. Between them nothing. Run on mistake. Only comma, commas plus mistake. Calling, remember, calling, stop. On the calling, you must stop. Is before sentence? Yes. Is the information after explanation? Yes. But we have a mistake and it is. Follow the rules. Before it must be complete sentence, whatever it is. Simple or complex compound. After it can be complete or not complete, incomplete. But it must be explanation. Here everything correct but redundant. Remember this expression, always wrong. It is because always wrong. So this is wrong because redundant. or unnecessary repetitive words. That's all. We follow the rules. Here again, transition words. We say follow the rules. So we need to summarize the previous point and the following point. What is the relation?
Instead,
So do you mean letter D? Correct.
yes.
That's why. We have attract. What means there? There, its adverb means there in a place. So did he mention a place here and an action here happen? An action in the following happened in a place there in the preface? No. So remember about the inventive expressions, like what's more among these objectives. See, to be careful. Previously, again, it means this action happened before that action. It does not mean here. Just revise. Try.
Today, letter D.
Letter A.
Letter D, I said. On the other hand,
So my friend,
letter C.
letter C, correct. We compare between two ideas. Perfect.
In addition,
Letter C.
yes.
Remember this is a question for easy. When you find the passage difficult, it's medium or hard. So catch your task. Look like that. We have a trap in this question. The word then, you remember? It has
Yeah, I
to
was gonna say it because none of them work. None of the other ones don't.
it has two uses: order, sequence of actions, or cause and effect. Cause and effect. Based on these facts, we can conclude. So be careful about it. Good job. And I like you while answering. Be careful about punctuation. Look, it's in the middle. Two commas. Remember? At the beginning, you need full stop or comma after. This can help you to master writing. Look,
Yes.
in the middle, past participle phrase. Right. Do you remember this question? Here to emphasize the achievement. So we need you to read to find the achievement only, but very quickly. Here, for example, when you read, there is no achievement, delete. So achievement, delete, and look for it. If you found it, search for.
letter A.
So letter A is the best answer. Imagine it. That's why. Here again, but we have a trap, and the trap is similarity. So your answer must show similarity. What means similarity in language? Similar to, identical to, both of them like that, both show. And between the two sculptures. So your answer must mention the name of the sculptures. Let's read. Did he mention the two names of sculptures? Here, he mentioned only one. We need both. This is a trap of similarity. Both of them. Mention one wrong, mention two wrong. Look, he mentioned both of them and both similarity. Could be B. Here he mentioned cattle completed recognition in and in for the similarity. Wrong. Look here, we have
It's
comparison.
not similarity. Yeah.
Contrast, so wrong. So just like we focus on the expressions of the contrast for transition words in our game. Sometimes, and this is a stupid question, just like to make a generalization. So we need general fact. Generalization just like we need a fact about. This is hard because you don't expect.
It's letter A.
Today we have a trap. So a traditional material was used to stitch together and is still used by shipbuilders. Did you mention that? The problem, the phrases clauses between subject and verb. The material is still used. Do we have that here? Or he said here, most of the materials used are traditional, but not used often. Did he mention the material itself? So no.
No.
Look for letter C. Although most materials used in our replicas are traditional, some modern materials are used. Feel it? Imagine, my friend.
Yes.
Remember something. We can add details in answers, not mention the point. Maybe. So that is the point. So as here, he mentioned here coconut, but he didn't mention it's used up to now. It was used in the past. That means here letter C is correct. And for the term generalization, like we need general point. So give me specific points. This can help you. That's why. And now new job. The vocab that you hate, try.
Featured.
Yeah,
Dismissal.
letter what?
Letter C.
Letter C. Follows the rules. Subject and verb and object. Can help.
Letter D.
Letter D. Good hunt. Remember, we test you for past participle. See, it's like a new sentence, for example, spell direct. What is it? It's good job.
Letter C.
Letter C, correct.
Letter A.
Letter A, wrong. You make it insensible. Remember, sensible means it's from the word sense to understand something. Insensible, it has no any sense. Does not make sense. What is that? The repudiation is, look, I told you follow the rules. Adjective modifies noun or pronoun. You must find the noun. Repudiation is what? The use. Is it sensible? You don't understand it? But how? So is manifest. What means manifest? Very important word. It means evident. It existed. Apparent. Apparent. How did you know that it's apparent, not refused? And remember, A means D. Complicate means you don't understand it. Here it means examine, like scrutinize, like in. In means you are into something, you examine it. So if you don't find the correct, prove the wrong. Repudiation is and use the calling to help you. Look, these meticulously handcraft elements, handcraft. That means he refused. So repudiation means to refuse something. So he refused the pre-industrial methods. I mean, he refused the industrialization. He loves the handmade materials. So his refuse of industrialization is evident in his use. This means he does not like industrialization. That's why he used handcraft, homemade. That's why. Feel it? But
Yes.
you guessed from intricate that it's complicated or insensible. But intricate is an adjective, modifies ornamentations, not repetition. So use the structure to help you. Something else about co-founded. Co-found, co together. Found to found something together. But we have another word similar, confound. Confounded means confused. You see, it's similar. This means confused. This means to help together to found something. Good try, my dear. Try.
Either letter B or D. Maybe D.
And the letter B. If you don't know it, prove the others. But the problem, the question, her place. In. So describe the place. Find information about her place. He said pot, contrast. So your answer opposite to this point. You see, made a substantial impact, a strong impact. The opposite, not strong. And the tentative means not strong, not definite, not known. You see, here positive, positive, positive. So letter B negative. But sometimes you must use the tone to help you.
Okay, yes. Letter C.
Letter C, correct. Termination. Her enthusiasm can help you. Plus, good job.
letter A.
Letter A, wrong. You said to argue. You know argue. Significance. Often you find it. It's also text about
Then
that.
it's letter D.
So letter D to describe an experiment. That's why I said here, look, using he hypothesized, found, and wait, whose result casted out. What means casted out on? The results prove that something was wrong. People in the past believed this experiment proved it was wrong. As he said, we're not the principal drivers of the extension. It was something else. Like that. Letter D, perfect. In the question of function, don't jump to the underlined only. Like, why not to read the sentence only? And remember, sometimes we test you for the clause, subordinated conjunction connected to sentences. So don't read only this one without reading. Don't be in the trap, but read very quickly. Oh, trust.
I'd say it's letter C.
So that is right. Concedes means agrees, explains that something was true. Limitation is, disadvantage, the terms. And be careful about the question of comparisons. We have comparison in the underlined or the sentence. Another trap. Don't read or focus on the clause only. Read all of it. Big trap. And of course, you can read the style to understand if you don't. Like here, according to so cause and effect. Here we have to emphasize the information between the dashes to you more. That means it's important to understand. Good job. Remember, two dashes, explanation, what is a movement. So count tend to focus on. Hello, my friend. كده. Let's prove one by one. He said it refers to the underlined only. So this is the beginning of, and so the rest of it. So be careful. And then it presents a trend in scholarship. So where is the scholarship here? Accounts focus on the most militant spoken figures. So letter is wrong. Imagine. Without continue reading. So it identifies an aspect of the movement. What is the aspect of the movement? It says the movement focus on. So the beginning is wrong. Look, it describes a common approach. It means approach, a technique, what you are going to use. Are going to focus on what exactly? But wait, according to the text, obscures the ideological diversity. Yes, making it seem uniformly radical. So this is proves for the obscures the ideological diversity. So letter C, maybe. But wait, it summarizes a conventional method. We are not talking about the method. You know the method
Does
is
not summarize, no.
so don't continue reading. This is the problem of the log answer. The beginning is wrong. That's why. And we have a trap. The trap is subject, formation as you know. Feel it? So if you don't understand the middle, don't care, but just write it quickly. Like the term advocated, I do not support it, empowerment to give you power to do something. You know, just a logical thought. That's why. Number 10, the main idea, long. The main idea, as you know, don't follow the rules of you can read the first sentence only and go to the answers and read the last sentence. It's a very long sentence, but we need to summarize it quickly from the first reading. Identify it. Here, look, the relation. And what does it mean between the dashes? You know, counter opposite. You are going to something opposite to that. So focus on the other one, as I told you.
The letter A.
Oh, my friend. That's why I'm telling you, focus on the other ones and the conclusion. Look, natural resource industries boom past cycle to invest in the natural resources. It says destabilize, negative, and increase developing countries' vulnerability, negative. You know, vulnerability are exposed to something negative. External shocks, levels of uncertainty, no confusion, to which foreign investors are hate. They hate. Fast. It's a common one. So your main point must be here. It does the answer letter A mention that? And so give me just like summarize the text. No? You mention here, look, foreign investment declines in developing countries as natural resources extraction makes up larger share of. So, and this is happened because it's inventive idea, not mentioned. Look for letter B, tended to become less dependent on foreign investment. Do we have this idea?
Yes.
For letter B, do you use it? Do we have this idea? The developed countries tended to become less independent on foreign investments. Where?
Uh, uh, no.
So we invent the idea from the words from the text, not mentioned. Look here, it's related to the content. Although one person might expect that foreign investment, so you expect as natural resources extraction makes up a larger share, the opposite happens. See the opposite. This may appear counterintuitive. So will it happen or not? Yes. What's that? Because heavy reliance on natural resources can lead to unattractive conditions for investors. Vulnerability to external shocks, levels of uncertainty, and they hate that. So we focus on the information after but. So your eyes must be here. So letter C, the best. But wait, foreign investors tend to avoid initial investments in natural resource industries. And this is sometimes you must check the first clause before you jump to the second to save time. The first is wrong. So why should I read the rest? You don't have here to avoid initial investment in developing countries. Do you want to avoid that? Is it correct? Yes. Yes. They want to avoid. As I mentioned that they are averse and there is vulnerability. Okay, but the second clause. So foreign investments may increase as those industries stabilize and the risk associated. Did you mention that industries stabilize and the risk associated? That means the half of the answer is wrong. So be careful about that, especially for the conjunctions between the clauses. Check the context of the clauses. So I found here the main point for the strong for the second one. So anything mentioned but, however, in a contrast, focus on the second part. Letter C is the strongest. That's all. Let's jump.
Yes.
The question of inference is the hardest one. Find facts based on facts.